Good afternoon and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you so much, okay? All of the old subscribers, all of the new subscribers, like you guys absolutely rock. All of my future subscribers, as we continuously go up, I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you so much. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you can definitely support the channel via Cash App. I want you guys to know that, like, I cannot thank you enough for your support for this channel. My subscribers are something else, even the ones that come out of the bushes. It's like we all just kind of match personalities. Oftentimes, when they come out, they say, I'm in the bushes, but I just wanted to say hello. So I thank you guys for that. I wanted to read out the people that had sent cash apps because I have people. Little Good Bear, I sincerely thank you for your financial support of the channel. Thank you so much. Little Good Bear is always being supportive. All of you really always are. Hero Fix TV and Tracy and Miss Terrell. Okay, Miss Amanda. I want you guys to know that I appreciate you so much. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App or you can hit the super thanks. Okay. All right, you guys. I wanted to talk about this case that happened, the situation that happened in Atlanta where a transgender hairstylist was unalived. Okay, and um they're still trying, people are trying to determine, does it qualify as a hate crime or is it domestic? Okay, I tend to believe, just from scratching the surface and looking at it on the surface, that it's more than likely a domestic. Okay, but what I want to do is I want to show when this happened. I want to show a video. um yeah.
Searching for the person who shot and killed a woman in Southwest Atlanta. The murder happened early Monday morning at the City Park Apartments on Fairburn Road. We're also hearing from the victim's heartbroken family. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor joins us live from Atlanta Police Headquarters. Angelique, what did her family have to say?
Well, they said she is outgoing and she was full of life. In fact, they describe her as a trendsetter who was on her way up.
Ashley was a go-getter, so people respected the hustle, the trend setting.
Ashley Burton's family says the 37-year-old was outgoing and loved people. That is why Mom Emma and brother Patrick were stunned when officers knocked on the door with news of her murder Tuesday.
I started screaming, and the officers, one of the officers, because it was about four of them, they asked me, "Mister, step on the inside," because our cat just got hysterical.
We didn't see that coming, very shocked.
Atlanta police say someone inside of Ashley's City Park apartment on Fairburn Road shot and killed her Tuesday morning. Neighbors say Burton went door to door trying to get help. Her family believes her being transgender had nothing to do with her death because they say she was a proud member of the LGBTQ community.
The way my sibling moved in life, it's like take it or leave it. And what I mean by that, it's like, okay, this is how I am. Either you can respect it or neglect it. But Ashley's going to put it out there, and let that person know. It was not going to be a secret.
In an extraordinary move, both mom and brother have forgiven the killer, who police say is still out there.
Do you think you could forgive the person?
I already have.
As a mother, I had forgave that person when I heard it, because I'm a God-fearing woman.
And the Burtons tell me that Ashley's funeral and burial will take place in her home state of South Carolina. Reporting.
Okay. Rest in peace to Ashley. I just want to say, regardless to whether it was a hate crime or a domestic crime, it should not have happened. Well, that was in April. Since then, there has been a arrest. Okay, let's get to that. Okay. Hold on. You guys, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Um, I may have to read it. I was just looking at a video um of the man that was arrested. Um, okay, I found it. I found it. Let's go to that.
Meanwhile, just into our newsroom, police have issued arrest warrants for a suspect in the death of a transgender woman. Darius Mills is accused of killing 37-year-old Ashley Burton. You might remember her story. She was found shot and killed at an apartment complex on Fairburn Road in April. Mills was being held for another crime when police secured the warrants for his arrest in Burton's death. He's facing several charges now, including murder and armed robbery.
Okay. So, he was already in jail, of course, when they arrested him. And so now they're saying he's facing murder and robbery. I want to read because it's unique. I know a lot of people are wanting to say that it is a hate crime, but just from what I was reading, based on some of the things that I was reading that her family had said, is that it was she would not have just let anybody enter her house. They believe that she knew the person and it was probably some type of relationship. I want to go to Sandra Rose's page. Shout out to Sandra Rose. She actually did a story on this, and this is her. Um, and this is the man right here. He's 31 years old that's charged with unaliving her. It says a suspect in jail on unrelated charges is accused of shooting a transgender hairstylist Ashley Burton. Burton, 37, was found deceased in a breezeway at City Park Apartments on Fairburn Road on April 11th. Darius, 31, was already in custody at the Fulton County Jail on an unrelated charge. According to arrest records obtained by Fox News, Mills faces charges of murder, robbery, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felon. Police say Burton and Mills knew each other. An argument ensued outside Burton's apartment where Mills tried to snatch Burton's cell phone. Mills shot Burton in the face and stole the cell phone before breaking into Burton's apartment to steal a second cell phone. Police believe Mills stole the phone because they contain information that could identify him. Police are trying to determine if it qualifies as a hate crime. Of course, this is her Instagram. It is Ash Dak Cash Doll or something. It says Burton grew up in South Carolina and relocated to Atlanta for a chance at a better life. Burton's cousin, uh, who is also an MTF trans, described the hairstylist as makeup and makeup artist as a sweetheart. She was a very sweet young lady. Carter told Fox 5 Atlanta she was very full of life, really. It was always smiles and laughs with us whenever we worked together. She wasn't nasty. She wasn't disrespectful. She just wanted to live her life. Carter says that Burton and the killer knew each other and that Burton fought for her dear life. She ran out of the house hollering and screaming, beating on doors. This got to be personal. You shoot her in the face, then you follow her outside and shoot her outside. Police believe the murder was a domestic violence incident. Carter agrees, saying that Burton wouldn't let just anyone inside of her apartment, especially that time of night. She doesn't put herself in them types of environments. Yeah, rest in peace to Ashley Burton. This is the transgender right here. He was living his life as a woman. He was a female I mean, he was a hairstylist. These are pictures of him right here. Um, these are pictures of him right here. And this is the person that they are saying, Darius Mills, 31 years old. They're saying he's been charged with this. Now, I want to put my 2 cents in on this, okay? Rest in peace to Ashley Burton. My prayers go out to her family. Of course, it's wrong. It would have been wrong if it was just a regular, a real woman, right? Um, but my take on it is, one or two things happened. Either he was in a jealous rage, that he was in a jealous rage, okay, and he he wanted to see who she was talking to. That could be one thing, but I tend to believe that maybe he was on the down low. He was going over there seeing him. Ashley, she's living her life. He's living his life as a woman. He's pretty, right? Hairstylists know how to fix himself up. But a lot of times these men, these so-called straight men, but we know they ain't straight, but they want to say they're straight. They go and they have relationships with these transgenders, and for some reason, people are wanting to put transgender women and women that were born with women in the same bracket, and that's not true. A transgender, no disrespect, is still a man. Even if they go get that thing chopped off and made into a vagina, it's still a man, right? And I don't have any issues with what people do, but I don't like that, because men are built differently. The strength is different. God just made them differently. If you want to live your life as a woman, I don't have anything to do with that. But men are made differently than women. There is no comparison. But and that's all I'm gonna say about that. That's how I feel, right? But I do not discriminate. Nobody should be killing transgender women, not even if they're not telling them. Because a lot of these folks that claim that I didn't know that I killed it because I didn't know it was transgender. If you had sex with it when the clothes came down, you saw something was taped up. You saw you wasn't putting that thing into a JJ. These folks, I get sick of them with this. What happens is when the shit hit the fan, and he was after those phones because she might have been saying, I'm going to show somebody some text messages, because a lot of times these transgenders that they start dating, if they have a relationship, and some of these men need to be true to who they are. If you want to go and mess with men that dress like women, understand that you are gay and live your life. But instead, they want to live this thug persona. It's a lot of gay thugs, okay? Leave these transgenders. Stop killing these transgenders. If you don't want people to know about your relationships with them, evidently, people only try to hide what they feel like is wrong, right? If you felt like it was right in your mind, you wouldn't be trying to hide it. Don't be ashamed. Live your truth and stop killing these people. But I believe he was after those phones. I don't believe it was a robbery. I believe he was trying to delete any text that they may have had, okay, of them texting back and forwards with each other. And she may have been, the transgender may have been threatening to expose him, right? So a lot of these men need to live their truth. You go and you kill this transgender woman. More than likely, in my mind, that's more than likely what was going on. I don't believe it was a robbery at all, because he would have took more than phones. He was trying to get rid of evidence of ever knowing, or because when they read those messages, they was going to know that they had friendly texts and they had a relationship. Okay, I feel like that's the reason why he killed him. I don't even know if it had anything to do with jealousy. I think that, they said if an argument ensued, he probably went over there because the young lady, the transgender, was threatening to probably text his baby mama that he living with, probably. Okay. And he wouldn't want her to know that he's on the down low. Okay. And like I said, I don't have an issue with what people do, but I think you know, hey, if you're gonna go and mess with men, because transgender women are still men. Let's just be real. That's not being disrespectful. That's being real. Okay, don't bring your ass over my chat with no shit. Okay, don't do it, because anybody with a woody woodpecker is still a man. Even after you take it off of there and make it into something else, you were still born a man. Okay. And most transgenders are not going to come into my chat and argue with me. It's going to be some freak that's living his life on the down low. It ain't. I don't have an issue with gay men. I don't have an issue with men that look. I prefer transgender women. This is how I live my life. Okay, cool. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I got an issue with down low men that try to put on a persona. You fooling women knowing you like men. And so that's probably what Ashley was getting ready to do, expose him, and he killed her, which is not right. When folks said, well, then he should not have. Now, folks don't have a right to take somebody else's life. It would have been wrong if it was if it was anybody. That's all I'm saying. That Ashley was a human being, okay, that had a life. This stuff is not right. But I wanted to shine a light on this because this is happening a whole lot. And what I'm starting to see is I'm saying now with real women, I'm starting to see how sick they asses is too. When they know they damn men is out here messing around with transgender women, and then something happens of this nature. I've heard women say, well, that's what they get for thinking they a real woman. Yeah, she thought he thought he was gonna take my man. You ain't even a real woman. It has not registered in her mind. This motherfucker is gay. He likes booty. Okay. She feel like because he, oh Lord, just stop me, because y'all know I'll go in. I'll get nasty and go straight in. I have to hold that South Memphis in, okay, because it'll come out, right? But a lot of this stuff is happening right now, and it's not right. It's not. Okay. I agree that transgender women should let men know that they're transgender. But here's the thing, most transgender women do. Let's just be honest about it. We don't want to be honest. Most transgender women do. A damn man ain't stupid. You know, even when they go and look all pretty and get a lot of hormones, and that you could still tell that it is a man, right? A lot of these men know, and a lot of these transgenders are telling them from the start because of what has happened in the past when they didn't. They don't want to give them no reasons to try and do anything to them. Hell, when they know they went into the damn transgender club and was partying and wasn't nothing in there but transgender, so they know it's a transgender. Hell, if you walk into a transgender club, they ain't got to tell you I'm no transgender. You know what's up in there. I'm tired of these damn ugly ass men always trying to make excuses for the wrong that they do. Okay? They want to go and sneak and be with other men instead of just living their life. Okay? And this is what's happening. Because see, some women are just tolerant. Okay? They are very tolerant. They wouldn't care as long as it's not another real woman. I got an edge on her because I'm a real woman, baby. You could never be a real woman because I got the real. But JJ, it hadn't registered in her mind. He wouldn't be going over there getting booty if he was straight. Okay, so there has to be a renewal of the mind. But I rest in peace to Ashley Burton, because it was wrong and I hate that happened. But I'm glad they got him. Okay, and what he should have did was he should have lived his damn truth. Okay. He should have lived in his truth. A lot of these men on the down low, and they sitting up, he probably wasn't treating the woman at home he had right, because he wanted to get over there to Ashley. Okay? But as soon as Ashley say, I'm getting ready to put it out in the open, we say we in love. Oh no, I got to go ahead and kill you. I'm a thug. After you've been stumping your baby mama all in the top of her head, dragging her because you want to have an excuse to get out and get over there to Ashley. Okay? So there has to be a renewal on the mind. But rest in peace to Ashley. Okay? This was not her fault. This man was sick. He ain't had no business killing her. I don't think it was a robbery. I don't think it was a hate crime. I think it was a domestic dispute because she got ready to expose him. And he probably called himself a thug or something. He looked like a fool now on a damn monkey. Okay. But anyways, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. And no, I would never support anybody killing any human being. Any human being. Okay? Ever. I would never support that. Okay? So please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. I'll talk with you later.